In Key West paradise, the good times are roaring as strong as ever. But behind the scenes, in the kitchens and construction sites, where Spanish or Creole is more often spoken than English, the parallel universe of illegal immigration is being rattled with fear. Immigrants tell us that since the presidential election, certain sheriff's deputies appear bent on getting them deported. Local law enforcement is sending confusing messages. And that's because, as we learned, when it comes to immigration enforcement, there's a staggering difference between the policies of the city of Key West and those of Monroe County. These are deliberations this week of the Key West City Commission.
We're not going to inquire as to somebody's immigration status. Same token, we're not going to be asking, let me see your papers.
Everybody gets along. It's always been a live and let live city. They don't bring out paperwork and say, are you an illegal immigrant or anything.
But just outside of city limits, Sheriff Deputy Dave Lariz has a different approach.
Speak English? No, you speak Spanish? All right. You got ID? Passport? Passport, visa, what?
No.
You're illegal?
Laying on the ground is Marcos Hernandez. He has just been hit by a car while riding his bicycle to work.
Sir, do you want an ambulance? Yes or no?
I'm not going to inquire as to somebody's immigration status. And that's perfectly legitimate because this is not our job.
Are you a legal citizen or no? Huh?
Yes, I'm like 16.
Huh? Sir, can you get up? You can't get up. Can you stand up?
Hey, he said his foot hurts a lot. He wants let me call the ambulance for him.
I asked him 4 times and he said no.
I just asked him. He says you can understand him. I don't know. They're going to take him. Copy, thank you.
Marcos Hernandez is finally taken to the hospital. Under ICE policy, illegal immigrants are not to be apprehended at hospitals or, for that matter, places of worship, near a school, or while participating in a demonstration. In fact, being the victim or a witness to a crime can even be a direct pass to full citizenship. When Hernandez is released from the hospital on crutches, Deputy Lariz is waiting for him and insists that they return to the scene of the accident. As Lariz and Hernandez are waiting, a Florida Highway Patrol officer also arrives on scene, followed by a federal immigration enforcement officer who takes Hernandez into custody. His family tells us he will probably be deported to Honduras.
Gracias, señora. Okay.
According to the police report, the right side of the car hit the rear of the bicycle. Florida law mandates that cars stop for any pedestrian in a marked crosswalk. It also specifies that a bicyclist has all the protections and rights of a pedestrian while in a crosswalk. The driver seems to agree.
I guess I'm supposed to stop at a crosswalk, but
We'll sort it out here in a minute,
Yet Deputy Lariz would charge Hernandez for obstructing traffic. No citation was issued to the driver of the car.
or God forbid, some undocumented worker is sexually assaulted, they're not going to come forward. If they have the fear that that will end them up being deported or arrested, they're not going to come forward. We cannot be the city that silences a community. These people help us.